So had I seen you coming to knock my door, I said, I wasn't going to open the door. I was going to shoot you through it.
They actually sent over like a hit team at one stage.
Correct. I was living in Queens. I was working. I was actually, see, when I went over there, I had enough money to go and set up a business or do whatever I wanted to do. But I wasn't there for that. All I wanted to do was normalise my life for a while and get my head together. So in keeping with that, I got myself a job. And I was working in a bar down on 41st Street, Glancy's. No, not Clancy, Glancy's. It's gone now. But it's still there in old pictures of this Glancy's bar. And I used to work on it. And when I found out there was a hit team, that left work impossible. I couldn't work. Like, I mean, you could stand in the bar, somebody come in and shoot you. So once I heard they were coming, in fact, I knew they were coming. I knew who they were before they even got the money to go here. And the ironic thing about it is that when I wanted to leave, the most money they could give me was 300 quid. Yet, when they sent this hit team off, they give them £1,000. So I was worth 300 alive and 1,000 dead. So figure that one out.
God, you said, I think at a funeral in later years you actually met one of the fellas who was on the team, no?
Yeah, I met him, and I sort of said, how's McGuinness keeping, you know? I knew he was out of there at this time as well. I knew he knew no more about McGuinness was sick this time, you see. And I knew he knew nothing about McGuinness any more than I did. I says, I don't know, I haven't heard anything about him. I says, that bastard, I says, sent somebody over to kill me. He one says, yeah, I was one of them. I says, I knew you were one of them, I says, I'll tell you now, I says, I knew you were coming, I says, before you even got the money to come. I says, well, you're real lucky, I says, you didn't find me. He says, why? I says, because as soon as I heard you were coming, the first thing I did, I says, I'll go and arm myself with a long barrel target pistol, .44 caliber, Smith & Wesson. I says, and I says, 3 boxes of armor piercing rounds, I says. So had I seen you coming to knock my door, I said, I wasn't going to open the door, I was going to shoot you through it. I said, so you're real lucky, I said, you didn't find me. So I think that was the last act of the play.